The Ninja Combi just really never ceases to amaze me. Quick and easy weeknight meals. Chicken thighs with quinoa and lemony, zucchini, and tomatoes in less than 30 minutes. Let me show you how we did it. I've got 4 bone-in chicken thighs here that I've had marinating in 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of Za'atar. But if you didn't have this, you could just mix some sesame seeds, oregano, thyme, and sumac. And I added the juice of 1 lemon and 2 cloves of garlic. And that's been marinating for about 20 to 30 minutes. You could mix it up and go right to the Ninja, but I find letting it marinate is just going to add a little bit more flavor, and I had the time, so I did. We're going to take that pan, and I'm going to drizzle in a little olive oil. We're going to turn it on, and we're going to take it down to the sear function. And we're going to put it on high, and we're going to start that heating up. While that's heating up in my top tray, I've got some chopped zucchini with a little bit of onions, a couple cloves of garlic, some tomatoes. Toss that with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper. We're just going to toss that around. Get it all mixed up. And I left these in kind of bigger chunks so that it doesn't burn while it's cooking, because we are using those bone-in thighs. Now that that pan's hot, we're going to add our chicken thighs inside down first. Got that sizzle, that's what we want. And put that back in. And remember, you can't close the door with the sear function, so we're just going to close it, but not completely close it all the way. After a few minutes, we're going to flip those thighs over. And we're going to cook them a few minutes on the other side before we add anything else. And now we're going to take those chicken thighs out so we can put the rest of the ingredients in. So we're just going to transfer them to a plate for just a minute. And into my pan, I'm going to add my liquid. I have half a cup of water and 1 cup of chicken broth. I add 1 big handful of spinach, 1 chopped bell pepper, 1 cup of rinsed quinoa. Just going to stir that all in before we add our chicken back. I am going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt. Our broth has a little bit of salt, but for those spinach and peppers, just a little bit of salt. Then we're going to nestle those chicken thighs back in. And we're definitely going to pour those juices in there. Back in with the pan. We're going to stop that sear function. We're going to flip it up to Combi meal. In with our zucchini. Combi meal, $3.90, and I'm going to put it on 17 minutes. So with 4 minutes left, I'm going to go ahead and pull this zucchini out because as you can see, it is definitely done. And to that zucchini, I'm going to add just a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon juice and a little bit of feta. Done and where we want to be, and as you can see, we took that top pan off and we actually got a little color on those thighs. Look how beautiful that is for a quick weeknight meal. You can't beat it. Those thighs are going to be fall off the bone in that beautiful quinoa. We've got our lemony feta zucchini. Let's plate it up.